Hey guys, how are we doing? Welcome to another Buzzin Walkabout here on Buzzin Pattaya. And as you can see behind me there, I'm down here on Beach Road and thought I'd take advantage of what is a beautiful day, lovely day. So I don't know where you guys are right now in the world, but hopefully you're not too cold. I guess I'm shorts, t-shirts and flip-flops. What are you guys doing? Are you the same, or are you jumpers, jeans and woolly coats? What's your temperatures where you are today, guys? But anyway, so I'm down here and I thought, well, what I'll do is, it's been a really weird week, I have to say. It's been an interesting week. I've had some highs, I've had some lows, and I thought, well, what we'll do is let's just update you on what's going on around me and with what's going on with me as a buzzing and stuff with the bar. And at the same time, I thought we'll have a walk up Beach Road and see what's going on. So yeah, it's been a very unpredictable week, I have to say. So, but anyway, I'm just going to put my mask on and then we're going to have a wander up. And what I'll do is I'll just show you the scenery while I stick my old my mask on. Unbelievable. We'll talk about that as well in a second. Okay, so look at that for a view. There we go. That's my morning view. Not too shabby, if I say so myself. All right, so this week, oh God. So as you know, let's just start heading up. As you know, I've made mention many times to Alfie coming out to join me on the channel. Unfortunately, that hasn't worked out, and we've decided to not do what we originally planned. Nothing wrong. It was just it wasn't quite what we were thinking of. So Alfie's going to do his own thing, and I wish him all the best for that. It's absolutely zero hard feelings. It's just we had a different pathway to follow. So yeah, so of course I wasn't expecting that. That was a bit of a low start to the week, if I'm being honest. But hey ho, it is what it is. Onwards we shall go. So yeah, so I am now Alfie-less. We're still good friends. We're still good mates. There's nothing wrong with that side of things. It's just that it wasn't what we want. Hello, good morning. I'm okay, thank you. Bless her, waving to me. And yeah, so that was an interesting start to the week, and as I say, one that wasn't expected. And of course, I don't know if you've been aware, there's been some recent video in the YouTube world where a YouTuber and a guy, I don't know if it was the bar manager or it was just a customer, but it got very heated and blows were exchanged, which wasn't good. You know, it's not good. It's not good for the bar, not good for the customer, if he was a customer or the owner, and certainly not good for the YouTuber, and not good for YouTube in general. You know, we are under a lot of the, well, under the radar with people saying about people filming and stuff, which I get. I 100% agree with. I get totally, there's no issues there. You know, I do try to do my best to stay out of the bars. And in this particular incident, you know, it all kicked off, and the guy that was doing the filming did point his camera straight back in at the bar as the guy came out. So, you know, not too good. So that was that. And as I say, been an interesting week to say the least. However, what I did read the other day, which was quite interesting, was apparently, now I don't know how true this is because you've got to take the news with a pinch of salt, but apparently it was announced that masks are actually not by law required to be worn. In fact, what they're saying is you don't have to wear your mask, but we ask you to wear your mask in order to protect people and to stop the spread of what we're going through. And interestingly, I've been around and out and about quite a lot recently. I've noticed, and I'm going to say this now and you watch, everyone will be wearing one, but I have noticed there seems to be a few more people not wearing their masks. And the other side of the coin with these masks is this, and I don't want to turn this into a debate, it's just literally a talking point. But here's the logic. So if you're walking around and you wear the mask, okay, that's to protect people, I'm guessing, and stop the spread. Okay, no drama's got that, and that makes sense. But then how can you then sit in a bar and not wear the mask and sit within a couple of foot of someone? Isn't that like not quite like doing the same thing? I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, so that was an interesting find on Google, that apparently, like I say, the masks are not legally required to be worn, but that they are requested. Having said that, I do know of a couple of people over here that have not been wearing the mask, and police have stopped them and give them one of the on-the-spot fines. So I don't know, guys, you know, if you've seen the same article I have, then you'll understand what I'm saying, and if you haven't, no dramas. It's hey, look at this over here. It is what it is. It reminds me of old Postman Pat. See the orange truck over there? Who remembers Postman Pat? Hey, what a series that was. Postman Pat and his black and white cat. Who remembers that? So yeah, so as I said, I was reading that, and on a positive note, last Saturday we did our soft opening in the bar, and that went really, really well. I have to say it was a complete shock, to be fair. You know, it's funny when you do all these drawings, and you know, Stephen and I sit down and we talk about, yeah, we're going to do this and we do that. It all kinds of, I don't know, it just doesn't feel real. And then suddenly Saturday, I'm sat there thinking, damn, this is it now. This is real. And you know, me personally, having never been involved in this kind of thing before, it was actually a worry, to be honest. I thought, what if no one turns up? What if you know, what if it's a complete disaster? You know, Stephen's invested millions into what we're doing, and you know, you've got to try and stay positive. You've got to try and stay focused. But it does sometimes make you beg the question, well, what if? What if? But luckily, I would like to say a huge thank you to everybody that came to the soft opening. It was amazing. Far, far more people than I expected. And interestingly, the feedback that we got, bear in mind that the bar right now is nowhere near completed, but the feedback that we got, and the most consistent feedback we got, was how big the place really is. And for those of you that like your technical drawing and all that stuff, it's over 300 square meters of floor space. And if you can figure that one out, then like I say, that is one big bar. And it's great, you know, it's been a breath of fresh air. The rest of this week has been a little bit hit and miss, nowhere near as busy, but that's to be expected right now. So we're under no shocks there. And of course tomorrow, if you are around tomorrow, guys, we have our grand opening tomorrow, and we're doing our very best to get everything in place. It has been a bit of a battle this week, I'm not going to lie, but we are having our opening party tomorrow. So if you are in the area, please come down, come and say hello. We'll be open from 1 p.m. We're going to put on some free food. We've got a band, we've got some promotions and some giveaways and a pig roast and all that kind of stuff. So that should be good fun. So yeah, if you are around here tomorrow, please feel free to come down and come say hello. It'd be great to meet you all. On another positive note, my missus is coming down on the, well, she'll be down now by the time I make this video, so she'll be down. So yeah, no idea what to expect tomorrow, but one thing is I'm sure it'll be great fun. Interestingly enough though, I know I made mention about the guy that was filming and it all kicked off. Well, on the live stream I did last week, I asked the question about how would you feel if I was to live stream in the bar. And I would keep the camera pointing to myself, but I could invite people up and they could come on and say hello and you know, be part of the show. And I thought, well, it's probably not going to be a well-received idea, but we can ask it nevertheless. And I was inundated with people saying, oh yeah, great idea, that's really good, come down and we can do that, and I'll come and say hello. So I think a lot of this does boil down to how you deal with the camera aspect and how you interact with people, as opposed to just doing it, you know, off your own back and not really sort of getting people's permissions, etc. I don't know, it's a bit of a can of worms, but anyway, we're going to do it. So if you are in the bar when I'm doing the live stream and you'd like to come on, it'd be great to have a chat with you. Yes, I know I'm going to open myself up for some probably unexpected comments. I guess that goes with the territory, but hey ho, I'll have to deal with that as and when it happens. I'll tell you what's noticeable today though, and I'm guessing it's still down to this 5-day return PCR test, is, as you can see now, you know, there's still not many people here. You know, this is a beautiful day, it's a lovely day, and yet we're still anywhere close to seeing people. And I'm sure, based on the 5-day test, that that's the biggest reason why you're not coming. Incidentally, right, I rode my bike up here. See that guy over there? Respect to you, sir. He was running up Second Road, so he's gone all the way up Second Road, round Dolphin Roundabout, and he's now heading down. Fair play to that. I get worn out doing that on my motorbike. So yeah, it goes back to the whole, you know, is this 5 day test what's really putting you off? And incidentally, I did a questionnaire. I did a questionnaire video the other day, and I posed the question, have you really had enough of Thailand, and particularly here in Pattaya? Have you had enough? Are you saying to yourself, that's it now, I'm sick to death of all these restrictions, I'm going to go elsewhere? And I posed the question whether you go to Cambodia, whether you go to Singapore, you know, would you stay here in Thailand, would you go to the Philippines? And the response was really, it was quite encouraging, to be honest. So many people said, you know, I'm really hacked off with everything, which I get, totally get. But they were saying, I'm really hacked off with things. I'm tired of all of this BS that we've got to go through, the 5 day stuff, and you know, all the stuff that you know you're currently being faced with. But nevertheless, the end result was, so many of you were saying, I don't like it, I'm not happy about it, but I'm going to sit it out and wait and come back. So I guess what that means is that ultimately that I guess it's got under your skin, and that Thailand is part of you, particularly here, and that it's a part of you can't shake off. So that is encouraging. You know, that is encouraging, because when you walk around here like I am now, you can see, you know, I've done a few night videos recently. I was in Jomtien, and that was pretty quiet, to be honest. I did some videos before that when I went down through Soi Buakhao. That was encouraging. I did Soi 6, Soi 7, Soi 8. Soi 6, there were pockets of bars in Soi 6 that were just, let's just cross over. There were pockets of bars in Soi 6 that were absolutely flat out, like really busy. And then there were areas that were just still locked up and no sign of life whatsoever. So again, you know, kind of like hit and miss. And then I did Walking Street, and I've got to say, it's still under a huge amount of pressure. It really is. And the video, if you watch the video, which I said about, you know, there's a talk about casino. They're talking about casino coming out. There's a committee being made, which has been formed to discuss the opportunity of legalizing gambling here in the city. And they're talking about various different areas around the country. They're talking about Chiang Mai, they're talking about Ubon Ratchathani, they're talking about Pattaya, which Pattaya makes the biggest sense. And there you go, look at all these shirts. Come down here, look. They've even managed to sew that one on upside down the right way. Adidas, all your different Diesel, Calvin Klein, all those ones. Come down. The Avengers. There you go. Oh, I think he's going to give that car a free shower. You're going to give it a free wash? Yes? No? No, decided against it. But yeah, so they're talking about legalizing the beer. I'm okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Have a nice day. They're talking about legalizing gambling here, which, I don't know, maybe you agree, maybe you disagree. I think if they do it, it's got to be very well structured. But the point, I'm okay with short time, boom, boom, thank you. No, thank you. Oh, sorry, boss, sorry. Let's go up here. The lady just asked me if I'd like to go short time, boom, boom. Bless her. I wonder if I could have video. No, it's good down that road. Anyway, this bloody sun. Oh, hang on. Is that a good idea? Oh, not a good idea about the short time, a good idea about the sun here. It's right on my bonnet. Oh, to hell with it. Come on, let's keep going. So yeah, so I did the video the other day about that. And I don't know, guys, what do you think? You know, is legalizing gambling here going to be a good thing? I think it'll have to be very strictly monitored. But one of the interesting points I spoke about in the video, and that was this, that historically, Thai people have had a bad interaction with gambling, and it's caused all manner of problems, as it does around the world. I'm not saying it's just here, but here they seem to, I don't know, they just seem to take it that extra level. So if they were to open a casino, and let's say potentially they were to say, right, well, we'll open it, but we're going to exclude Thai nationals. I'm not saying they're going to, but let's say they did, to try and curb the problems that the gambling has caused here. Well, what about all the high-so Thais? You know, the Thais in Bangkok, we've got some very, very wealthy Thais, not just in Bangkok, but here and around the country. And maybe they like to have a dabble. And if that's the case, then how will they exclude them? Are they then going to say it's based on your income or your means of proving how much you've got? I don't know. Let's just move the camera to the side. Here we go. So yeah, a bit of barren wasteland there. Not sure what they're going to do in there. So yeah, that was the question that we asked. Oh, it's hot. All right, there we go. That's it. They got past. Cool. Oh, I'm so hot. I tell you, there are some times when I do wish that it was a jeans and jumper day. It's funny. People say to us about our cold season. We have a cold season here, and people are like, "Really, you're having a laugh?" But genuinely, honestly, no bullshit. We do have a cold season, and the way the cold season works is very straightforward. In terms of the fact that it's still like this during the day, but at night time and in the early mornings, oh man, it is so cold. And the temperatures drop, they drop down to like 18, 20. And I know maybe for some of you guys, you know, that might be hot still, but when you're used to 35s and higher, and then suddenly it's halved, it's like sitting underneath the aircon. And it really is cold. Oh wow, they've gone. See this place here? I used to be very busy. Okay, that was Apasira Pharmacy, and they've gone. Wow. All right, so I'm back up on Second Road. So what we'll do is we'll have a walk back down towards where I parked my motorbike, which was outside the lovely Corner Bar. That's a very popular bar, and they're doing well now, which is great to see. Great to see. Oh, you know, I'm sweating. These masks are awful. There you go, look, you want a bag? How does that compare to bags back home? I haven't bought a suitcase for years. 1,380, what's that? Call that 1,400 baht. That's about 30 quid, 35 quid, how does that compare? And there you go, see boys, I tell you about your man bags. There you are, look. Have a look at those Bobby Dazzlers. There's all kinds now, I might go and treat myself later. Honestly, I know you laugh about my man bag, but I think they're essential. I really, really do. They really are an easy way to stop things falling out your pocket. And talking about things falling out your pocket, here's a good example. So the other day we did a bar crawl, and a guy that was on the bar crawl, his phone had obviously fell out of his pocket, or he didn't realise he put it down or whatever. But anyway, he left his phone in there. Check this out, right? They gave me his phone, and his phone was in one of those like little wallet things. And in the wallet, he had all his credit cards. His phone was unlocked. I'm like, oh man, what are you doing? So anyway, the good news is that I actually managed to track him down and get hold of him the next day. And I said, dude, you've left your phone. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I'm so worried. I think he was from like Sweden or Finland. But anyway, he was so worried. And I said to him, I said, why are you bringing your credit cards out with you on a night when you're going on the lash? And he was just like, yeah. And I said, you haven't locked your phone. Like, you know, you should be locking your phone, protecting everything. But it just goes to show that people don't necessarily do what maybe some of us just take for granted. Look what they're doing in there, look at that. No idea what's going on there, big tanks. Any engineers shed light on that? Right, let's get down the side here without getting knocked over. You got 50, mate, I can't get out of the way. Yeah, what's that all about? Anyone know? No idea. No idea. And if you want to say no idea in Thai, it's Mailu. Mailu, I don't know. And if you want to say I don't understand, you say Mai Khao Chai. Mai Khao Chai. There you go, that's your Thai tips for today. Alright, so where are we? Soi 11. It's just a bland, straightforward street there. Let's keep walking a little bit. Oh, this restaurant used to be really busy. I used to come here for Songkran. We're not far away from Tip Plaza, and we're right on the edge of Tip Plaza now. And they used to come here for Songkran. We're talking about Songkran. I mentioned on a live stream the other night, and what do you think? Do you think they're going to have Songkran? Do you think it will happen? I'm not entirely sure whether it will happen or not. I would like to hazard a guess that we'll get 2 days worth. That's my shout. I think we'll get 2 days. In fact, I'll tell you what, let's go through Tip Plaza. Yeah, I think we'll get 2 days. I think we'll get a Saturday and a Sunday, or depending on what days it falls on, but that's what I think we'll get. I don't like it here for Songkran because they just drag it on. You know, 10 days is just crazy. And unfortunately, it's always, as you would expect, taken to the extreme, in the sense that you know, you go out of an evening and you're just going to get absolutely soaked, and it just takes the fun out of it. It really does. Whereas, you know, when you go back to the village, like when I go home and do Songkran up in my village, it's 1 day, and it's such a good time. It's a real scream. We have a laugh, and instead of getting huge Bowsers that are blasting you with water cannons, you know, they'll come up and dab you with a bit of talc and a little sprinkle of water. Completely different to here. You know, you come here and they're just intent on trying to take you off your feet. And it's also quite funny actually when you watch these people, especially if they've had a few too many. He's doing the old electrics there. Braver man than me. I wouldn't be putting my hands anywhere near inside them things. Do you remember the transformer that blew up on me when I was doing my video not so long back? God, I crap myself. All right, so we're just heading back down now towards Beach Road. But yeah, Songkran. It's funny when you watch them at Songkran, and they drink and drink and drink, and then they get more and more animated and aggressive and throwing the water as hard as they can. You know, I'm amazed that there's not more issues than what there are. It seems they're looking in the middle and they're digging all this up. I'm not sure what they're going to do here. Not really an area I used to visit much, to be fair. Yeah, not sure what else was going on there. Okay. All right, let's get down the Beach Road, and then once we're down there, we'll finish off. Okay. It's nice and cool in here anyway, that's good. All right, let's just move the camera. How you doing, boss? You okay? All right, there we go. So, all right, so we're now almost at the Beach Road side, and not been down this part for a while. Oh, it's so hot. Whew. Anyway, not to worry. So there we go. What a week I've had. So like I say, tomorrow, if you are around, come and join us. Come down to the Buzzin Bar. It's in Tree Town. You're more than welcome. Come and get a beer and enjoy the evening for what it will be. And then I guess it's onwards we shall go. And we've got a lot of things planned for the bar. We've got a lot of parties and events and silly fun things that we're going to do, just try and make it a bit different. And it's going to be an experience, that's for sure. And if you've got any ideas or anything you think that we could add to the bar to improve it or to make it as popular as we want it to try and be, I'm always open to suggestions, and please email them 247pattaya@gmail.com. All right, let's go down onto the beach and we'll finish off. Lots of units here for rent. I wonder what the unit rent would be on this. See, things like these, I think there's got to be a gamble in it, because you're not really on footfall traffic. You are tucked out the way. I mean, it's different like here with the Pattaya Dive Centre. That's right on the very corner, so they've got a lot of foot traffic and obviously visuality. But when you're tucked back up there, you're not really got that much. All right. There you go, real estate. You're going to get yourself a billy bargain. Talking of real estate, I was with Martin at Cornerstone Real Estate the other day. We did a video of four condominiums. And man, they are priced at such a good rate. It really is worth watching if you're looking for a property here. Very, very good rates. Okay. All right, let's turn it around, we'll finish off. All right guys, so there you go. Thank you very much for watching. Hope I didn't put you to sleep and bore you to death. It was just an update really of what's been happening, what's been going on. Like I say, it's been an unpredictable week, I'm not going to lie. Some good, some bad, but it is what it is. That's life, as they say. So there we go. All right guys. Oh, it really is warm. Okay, we need to finish, don't we? Okay, yeah, so have a look at Discord. You know that's coming, didn't you? Have a look on Discord. If you haven't been on Discord, please check it out. We're almost at 10,000 subscribers now. It's free to join, doesn't cost you a penny, so please have a look on there and get involved. Check out if you'd like to support the channel. There is a link in the description below if you'd like to support what I do. Membership starts with as little as 89 pence a month, and have a look on there, that would be much appreciated. And that's it from me guys. As always, please remember, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. All right, that's it from me guys. Thank you very much for watching, and please, as always, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.